the latest in a series of people who felt that they could write checks that Daddy Trump was going to cash for them. And that's not happening. You have to cash your own checks.
Folks, there seems to be an endless stream of MAGA morons revealing themselves to be bigots of all different varieties. From your homophobic bigots...
This is Zack West. Zack West decided to message me to K myself F slur over on one of my other accounts.
...to your eugenicist bigot.
I don't give two shits that families are being separated if somebody's getting deported. I actually find it hilarious. It gives me a great deal of comfort. I find you guys to be subhumans.
And now that Elon Musk has given his heart to all the white supremacists around the United States, there seems to be a frightening amount of Austrian painter enthusiasts around recently. This time out of Florida, when this gentleman became upset after seeing some protests and decided to do this.
Oh, do it on camera. What's your name? 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 Why are you shaking? You scared? You're shaking.
Now obviously I have to blur out what he did, but I'm sure you can all put two and two together. He wasn't exactly waving. And this absolute genius thought he was doing something brave by blurting out his entire name and then hitting us with this little shrug like he doesn't care. Well, what we just watched was somebody go to the very top of the fuck around part of the chart. Now let's see where he lands on the finding out curve. It didn't take long for people to find this man since he literally gave us his name, so I don't feel any kind of way about showing you guys this information, but it wouldn't matter too much anyway because his account's already been nuked. And of course this man is from Oklahoma, proudly ranked 49th in education. But unfortunately for the people around him, these MAGA supporters think about nobody else but themselves. No consideration for the damage they might be doing to their loved ones by being out and about bigots. Of course, why would your loved ones stand in the way of hatred for strangers? The incident happened in Florida, and this man is from Oklahoma because it turns out he was visiting his girlfriend, a producer at one of the local news stations in Tampa, Florida. And her account has also already been nuked because nothing scares a hateful bigot more than accountability. And while the girlfriend is obviously not in this video, I find it hard to believe that somebody would be dating a white supremacist without knowing that they're dating a white supremacist. It seems like once again we find ourselves a part of the finding out phase because random posts on WFLA News Channel 8 are being flooded with comments asking what they're going to do about this situation.
Yeah, we can do a quick one. Some people were protesting the current state of things in the world in the Tampa-St. Pete area, and then this young man decided to pull up and do a hand gesture that we recently saw a certain billionaire do after an inauguration.
What's your name? Why are you shaking? You scared? You're shaking.
It is easier when they give you their full name, only he's not from the Tampa-St. Pete area, and I'm going to guess that he figured since he wasn't from there, no one was going to figure out who he was. But you see, Lindell, the internet is one great big small town. And maybe you don't care that people know that you did that. Maybe you feel confident that you aren't going to lose your job or lose friends or family over the fact that you were straight up doing a hate salute to that group of people. But did you consider how it might affect other people in your life? Like, for example, a significant other or girlfriend, who people pretty easily figured out works as a news producer at a local news station in the Tampa area. And I'm guessing that's why you were there, because you were visiting her. Now, I covered her face, I covered her name, because she wasn't there with you and didn't do those things. Doesn't mean she's not going to suffer the fallout of it, though. And I get it, you're wearing your Make America Great Again hat, and lots of posts about Donald on your Instagram, at least before you made it private. But I'm guessing you're just the latest in a series of people who felt that they could write checks that Daddy Trump was going to cash for them. And that's not happening. You have to cash your own checks.
And folks, I don't know about you, but if I was a hate group sympathizer, it would be really rough for my professional future in whatever industry I'm in if when my future employer Googles my name, all they see is me doing a hate salute. And unfortunately for Lyndon, he's finding out that what you do online stays online forever and ever and ever. And while some of you may be thinking this is a bit icky to post somebody's personal information, I think it's more of a personal service to know exactly who these people are, considering the future that they want for America. A future that does not include the rest of us. So thank you, Lyndon, for revealing yourself to be the hateful piece of shit you maybe always were. We'll add you to the list of idiot MAGA supporters who have ruined their lives in order to own the libs. I'm Tony Hinderman with Really American, and I'll catch you next time.
What's your name? Why are you shaking? You scared? You're shaking.